and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZeee. And let's jump into today's episode.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hola.
What is up?
Nothing. I feel like I need energy.
Really?
Yeah, I need energy. I don't know why. Did I eat today? I did eat.
What did you eat? I ate unhealthy. I gotta stop.
Leftover French toast and bacon from yesterday.
From a restaurant?
Yeah.
Or that was me?
Yeah.
How was your weekend? Or your weekend?
I said I was going to ask yours first.
Mine, I didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing? With your dad, maybe? Did you call him?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't even know Father's Day was this weekend until Friday, maybe Saturday. Saturday. Until Saturday. Because I was on the phone with somebody and they were like, are you going to go see your dad tomorrow? And I was like, no, I didn't plan on it. I didn't, why would I see my dad? It was like, well, are you going to, call him or what? I'm like, or go up there? And I'm like, for what? You think I see him every Sunday? I'm sure he's fine. He's chilling. And they was like, I'm asking because tomorrow is Father's Day. And I was like, oh, I definitely forgot. Did not know. Was not aware. So then I called my dad and I was like, hey, I heard tomorrow's Father's Day. Are y'all doing anything? And he was like, yeah, we having a barbecue too. So I was like, all right, I'm going to pop over there. Whatever. So my dad had recently got a boat. His house is on, in the back of his house, the backyard, outside of the backyard where the fence is sand. Then outside of the sand is this lake where all the houses in the circle have this back view of the lake or whatever. So some houses near him ended up getting little docks built to have these little tiny boats that could fit 4 to 5 people, whatever. So he's like, I want a boat now. I'm retired. I want a boat or whatever. So we ended up recently finding a nice boat. I don't know, Craigslist, eBay. My dad be getting stuff for cheap. So I'm like, is this boat gonna run? So he ended up getting a boat. It seems I feel like it was 6 of us on the boat. It was a nice little boat. Nice little lake boat. The lake it's not huge, but it's a nice little ride in a circle lake, you know? So that's what we did yesterday. It was nice. It was perfect weather. It wasn't that bad. At least on the water, it wasn't that bad. It felt like there was a nice little breeze. I thought it was going to be a lot hotter. I thought I would be annoyed. But no, it wasn't too bad of weather. I just spent time with him and his friends and their wives were all there. It was really cute. And I brought my youngest niece, Brooklyn. She did my henna yesterday.
That looks nice.
Yeah,
I can't believe she did it.
Yeah, I was like, you are talented at so many things.
Yes.
You remind me of myself.
Yes.
You could draw, you can paint, you can crochet, her little hobbies.
Yes.
I'm like, wow. I think it's second child syndrome. When you're the second child, you have so much more freedom to just be a happy-go-lucky person. The first child is done. They are exhausted. They are tired. They are expected to be the mother. They always got to look after the younger siblings. They always got to do everything. They are more aware of what's going on in the household than the second child is. And I feel like if you're the second child, you're free to just explore hobbies and art and life and be happy-go-lucky and oblivious to what is going on around you. Because the older sibling is don't cross the street. Don't do that, whatever. So I feel like the older child is very a fearful personality because unfortunately I think mothers do that to their first child or maybe the first daughter. I don't know. But
I'm the first daughter, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I think the second child is more free to explore stuff, hobbies or whatever, where the first child is are you okay? Did you eat? Did mom come home? Did this happen? Did that happen? Like, my older sister is like that. And I'm just like, would you relax? Like, please. But, yeah, so that was nice. Saturday, I was working. Work was cool. Oh, my God. Never again with that customer. That lady with the wedding.
Really? She came back?
Yeah, 17 times.
Oh, my God.
To switch something to the left, to move it to the right, to move it 1 inch over, to move it 1 inch back, to do forward. I don't know if maybe she lonely and she just needed friends, or she just wanted to be around me or us or what. But it was insane to me.
I was at her fitting. I was at her consultation.
Yeah.
And I just knew she was a red flag customer.
Yeah.
I was surprised you took it.
Well, I didn't want to take it. I set a higher price because I thought that she wasn't going to pay the higher price.
Mm-hmm.
So then when she paid it, I was like, oh, okay. Well, maybe it's different than what I'm thinking. It's because I was thinking like what she would have wanted was something like $300-$400, and I was like, no, gowns start at $1,100. Especially during prom season and stuff. I was like, I'm not even going to really get the time to focus on this, so I'm definitely going to charge my normal price. So then when I did that and she paid it, and then she had finalized her design, okay, fine. And then the next week she changed her design. And then a week after that, she changed her design again. And then I was like, oh, I'm canceling your order. Mm-hmm. Because it's prom season. I don't have time. Your wedding is supposed to be in June. Like, this is not going to work. She's like, no, don't cancel it. This is the last change I'm going to make, whatever. So I was like, begrudgingly, I was like, okay, but I really don't think that this is going to work out because you're really indecisive, and I really need to start making something and finalize it so it can be done in an appropriate amount of time. Like, we're already rushing it. And whatever. Then after that, and she had her first and second fitting, everything was fine. Then her pickup, she changed her shoulder piece from one shoulder to the other shoulder. And then she added something.
Why did she change the shoulders?
Rhinestones going downward on this side, but then going over on this side. But then rhinestones in the back of her dress, but not in the front of her dress.
It sounded like it gave costume.
Yeah, it was too much going on.
Yeah, when too much going to give costume.
It was just frustrating. And then when she picked up, she called me that night like 17 times. And I was like, so I see the calls coming into the store number. So eventually I'm like, I picked up the phone and I was like, hello.
It was after store hours?
Yeah. I was like, hi, I noticed that you called the store several times. Are you okay? She was like, yeah, I don't like the zipper. I think something's going on with the zipper. It's not going up high enough on the back of my neck. And I was like, that is like, you see how high your shirt is on the back of your neck? How high this is? I was like, it's very high in the back. Like, unless you want a turtleneck, I don't know how much higher it could go. It's the highest point, the back of your neck. Well, I'm going to come in tomorrow. Do you usually go back and forth with your customers like this? And I said, usually when I have conversations, one person speaks and then the other person speaks. If you consider that to be back and forth, then yes, a conversation. Oh, yeah. And that's legit how I be talking, because I try to just be so calm and robotic. When people are getting on my nerves, I turn into a robot. I'm just like, well, the way it is. So whatever. Then she comes in the next day, asks for it tighter, which then brings in the shoulder seams. Like, if you picture the front, like where my shoulder seams are, if you bring this in tighter, then all of a sudden the shoulder seams are in here, but in the back. Right. So I was just like, if this is what you would like, this is how this is going to look, which is not how it's supposed to look. But if that is what you would like, then sure, I can do that. She was like, yeah, that's what I want. So I was like, okay, no problem. Then I did that, and then she was like, yeah, I don't like the way this fabric is looking.
Oh my gosh, she picked out the fabric.
You brought in your own fabric, miss.
Yes.
Well, can we just change it? No, we cannot. The dress is done. Have a nice day. Well, isn't the customer always right? No.
I'm not surprised.
Not here.
I'm not surprised.
I was like, you changed the fabric. What do you mean change the fabric? What are you talking? And she was also one of those who was very much like, all you gotta do is sew this. Or all you gotta do is sew that to that.
Yeah, I was about to say that. She was one of the customers where...
You don't know how to sew.
Where, if you want to tell me what to do. Mm-hmm. Remember you brought up that...
Yes.
That was... Mm-hmm. So it should have been like 25.
Yeah. Well, I did raise the price when she changed the design twice. So I raised the price on her twice. And then when she tried to change anything else, I was like, there's just no time to change anything else. But yeah, so that was kind of a annoying customer. I mean, the dress itself is beautiful. I don't do ugly work. It is a nice dress. It's well made. The design of it would not be a design that I would ever do. Mm-hmm. But mostly, not even the base of it, mostly because of the random places she put the stones. It was not what I would have designed. Mm-hmm. But either way, that order is done. Mm-hmm. So, God bless. Mm-hmm. How was your weekend?
My weekend, it was pretty cool. I think that... So my week was great. I was at the studio every day. Mm-mm. Oh, probably this food bag, yeah. So, I feel like my week was cool. I was at the studio every day, and I worked on something new every day, which was pretty cool. Like, I feel like I'm getting into my actual, like, working routine. Mm-hmm. So, my week was great, and then this weekend, like, I didn't know it was Father's Day.
Okay.
So, and they said they invited me, but...
They who?
My uncle had a Father's Day cookout Saturday.
Okay.
And then my dad had a Father's Day cookout Sunday. So on Saturday, they literally said they invited me, but I don't remember. And then my grandma block, they had a block party again for Father's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't go to anything.
Why?
I didn't really feel like it.
Because you were, like, tired from hanging out with D?
That night, I went to see this boy.
We're on a podcast.
I could tell a podcast. I got, like, this boy that's, like, making me smile.
Okay.
So, that's what we went to.
Oh, wow.
And it was fun. He owned a restaurant. We went to his restaurant.
And a lot of information.
We had a ball.
Okay.
And I think I'm in love.
I'm sure. I am sure.
But what was I saying?
Lord help me.
So that was the highlight of my weekend. And then, yeah, that was Friday.
Okay.
After that, I didn't feel like doing anything. And I wanted, like, I feel like I wake up in the morning and just go right to the studio. I wanted a morning where I could just sleep in. And then me wind up sleeping in, like, it just took up my whole day.
Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday. It took up
no. Saturday I was at the studio.
Okay.
Sunday, yeah, sleeping. But then Saturday night, I went over to my friend Brittany's house. And we really just talked, watched music videos. And we watched TV shows. But that was pretty cool to catch up with her and be out the house.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
And Sunday, I did go to the block party, but I came late.
Oh, the one on your grandmom's block.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't go to the cookout with my dad. I didn't really feel like it.
You ain't want to... He was getting on your nerves, or...
He wasn't getting on my nerves.
His sisters was going to be there and you didn't want to see them?
The whole family.
His whole side of the family?
Yeah. I didn't want to see the family at all.
Okay, yeah. So that makes sense.
I hit him up and I said, Happy Father's Day, love you. Mm-hmm. He said thanks. He didn't even say love you back.
Okay. I mean, he's a guy. I don't say I love you back, so...
Oh my God, you people are sick.
I'm just like...
You people are sick.
Thanks for loving me.
People are crazy.
That's how I respond. But yeah.
But yeah, my weekend was in lovely.
Weekend was in love.
And lovely.
Okay. That's good.
Did you see this designer made a 2-piece set out of salmon skins?
No.
Yes. I guess she works at a restaurant, and she collected the salmon skins from work. Mm-hmm. And then she went home and washed the skins.
Okay.
And they had to sit like overnight. So I'm pretty sure when she put it on the clothes, I'm pretty sure it was
dry,
okay to wear, or I have so many questions.
Right.
But it was put together nice. Yeah. It was real nice. But it could have just been printed on the fabric. Like, it didn't have to be real. Yeah. It didn't look real. That would look like a fabric.
Really?
I'm sure you.
I'm about to say, you have a picture?
Yeah. It just looked like... if I didn't read the caption, or if I didn't see the process.
And side note, people don't eat salmon skin? Because I love salmon skin. Like, I'm not going to waste it on an outfit. I'm about to eat that.
I like salmon skin sometimes.
Sometimes? Not every time? Is this it?
Yeah. Keep going over.
So this is her kitchen process? Mm-hmm. Time to wash the prepared skins, then use curing agents to turn the skins into leather. After a couple of days curing, they were ready to go. What in the world? Made the corset and let it dry.
Well, I mean, don't they make leather out of...
I don't know. It is ugly. I mean, no offense. I'm sure it's somebody's cup of tea. Yeah. But it's not hitting for me. Like, I would expect it to be like outstanding for you to go through this process for it.
It's a regular design.
Yeah. It's not doing it for me. But okay, I guess.
It could have just been a regular fabric.
Right.
This definitely could have been printed, but I mean, whatever your creative process is, sure. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. I'm all for the art and the content and going viral.
Sure. Yeah. I think it's good for you to go viral. Mm-hmm. But the end result got to be nice too. Mm-hmm. Let me play this clip because I heard this and I was like, wow, this is exactly how I feel sometimes about some people. Not all the time, but it's definitely one of those things where I'm like, okay, more people need to hear this. Let's listen.
Parents mistake cut and sew for couture. Couture is a very expensive process which very few people can afford. A label doesn't make a brand. A tag doesn't make a brand. This brand is not worth 144 million naira at this point in time today. But you can build it into that. But you have to define the process in which you will follow and be strict with yourself. Because fashion is a business. It's not about being a creative director. So go back, look at your business model again very carefully. Stick to what you can do. Instead of making 30 designs of 200 pieces in 30 designs, make 5 or 4 in 200 pieces. Then you gain economies of scale, you gain competency, you gain speed, your turnaround time becomes shorter, you make more money, you can service more people faster. Nigerians mistake.
Yeah. So she starts out by saying Nigerians mistake cut and sew for couture. And couture is a very expensive process where very few people can afford. And the quality of the product is a lot more top tier because that designer specializes in that particular product in that particular style, where you, like, whoever she's talking to, you make 30, 50 pieces, maybe 200 different designs, or you make 30 to 50 designs in 200 pieces, whatever. She was saying focus on 5 or 4 designs and do those in 300 pieces, and you'll get faster, you'll get wiser, you'll get better, and then you will have a skill that one day you can turn into couture. But right now it's cut and sew. So I thought that was an interesting and important point of view, because I think a lot of people call themselves custom designers and fashion designers and couturiers, where really you're a seamstress or a tailor, or you do alterations, or you do cut and sew. But you want to call yourself a higher level thing because it maybe brings in more customers, but really you have no actual skill, no one thing that you do that you're known for that you have done 300, 400, 500 times. What do you think about that clip?
I seen it.
You saw that?
Yeah, I seen that a long time ago. Is that really? A TV show?
I don't know.
Or was it the Nigerian contest? Because they be having like fashion balls and contests and stuff.
I don't know. Maybe it's Nigerian TV.
I don't really feel anything. I think it's something to take notes. It's just like, take notes. Yeah. Learn from that. Save that video. Always keep that video in your mind.
Yeah. I agree, though. Point. I think people should do like maybe 4 or 5 styles and really master those styles. I think it's really hard to master anything if you keep going to different things or just keep doing whatever different customers ask you to do. Yeah. I think it's so hard to really get a specific niche narrowed down.
That's the route that's the route majority beginner seamstress take anyways.
Yeah, I guess. But some people start with only doing wedding alterations or only doing wedding dresses. And some people start with only doing hoodies and t-shirts. I just think it's only cut and sew or prom season or fashion designers like that where they bounce on every single thing and never narrow down a specific look or aesthetic. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why I was like, I'm just going to focus on only women, only gowns, only dresses this year. No pants, no suiting, no dates, no because I was just like, I really want to just narrow it down, niche it down to one thing. And now I'm like, okay, it could be 2, 3. But really, I have to only
definitely narrow it down.
I think number 1, only do what you enjoy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I know a lot of people are chasing money and it's difficult, but even if you do certain things for money, still try to work on things that you enjoy on the side, because then that is going to help you in the future. Don't only create when you have an order or a customer. In your spare time, keep working on your craft. I think even if it's not working on your craft, for example, like I'm looking at different manufacturers and like going over different MOQs and price points and stuff that I want to do, that is still working on my craft. That's still working on my label, working on my brand without me actually sewing anything, because clearly I want to get to the point where I don't sew anything. But I think a lot of people only work on certain aspects of the business and neglect other parts of the business. Yeah. And you really have to always have your eye on the future and start working on the other things that's going to help your business outside of the manual work.
I think like this week I tried a new thing, resin corsets. I think that might be something like I really like and I'll enjoy, and I think that'll definitely be a part of my brand, because when it molds or when it like get finished, it's really pretty. And I don't want to. I looked at other designers that do it, And I don't think anybody is. I think everybody's just making money. They're going with the market because people want it. I don't really see anybody like creating with it. So I think I'm gonna turn it up and like create with it. But I could see that being one of my things.
Yeah.
But I really have to buy masks and eye things and gloves.
Are you hurting yourself?
It's well, the brand that I bought, like they make sure like is safe. But to be breathing it in every single day.
It's strong like nail polish? What does it smell like?
It smells like resin. I can't even explain.
Oh, okay.
But it smells like it is strong. I guess you could say strong like nail polish.
Okay.
And yeah, no. I gotta get before I do it again, I gotta get the proper tools for that.
Yeah.
And then another thing I was gonna say something else off of what we were talking about.
About resin or
no, before that. Oh well, it'll come back.
Yeah. I think the tops are really nice and unique. You know, the resin tops, I think it's definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think it's a lane. You know, I'm very much like make something that's expensive so you can do something one time and get your money.
Was that what I was about to say? Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm very much in the thought process of make one thing that's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, so you can only focus on selling 3 to 5 items a month and have your rent plus more. And I feel like that's an item that's so specialty that you can charge what you want because you would work on your craft and niche down to that thing versus a t-shirt or a hoodie or a pants or whatever, something basic that somebody can get from Fashion Nova or whatever, and then it's like you throw it away if you wear it 2 times versus like a resin top. Somebody's not going to throw it away after they wear it 2 times. They might not wear it again or put it up somewhere or even give it to somebody else or resell it, but it's not going to get thrown away because it's such a specialty piece. Yeah. So I like that item.
Thanks. I need to figure out these prices because they're not about to be cheap. Yeah. But I've been getting a lot of DMs on the prices and I didn't really get a response. So I'm kind of scared, like, well, is my response... I mean, am I not getting a response because it's too expensive? Like, do people understand that I gotta work? Or, like, do people expect them to be cheap? I don't know. That's just
I don't think people expect them to be cheap.
That's just me assuming because nobody wrote me back.
I don't think... they asked you the price and then they didn't write you back. I love it. I love that for them. Because it's family and friends, right? Yep. Yeah, so they're not your customer.
Well, it was half and half. It was a lot of, on my business page, it was a lot of random people. Okay. On my personal page, it was family and friends.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not your target customer.
Yeah, they're not. And I think people was wanting me to be like, here.
Well, you said you was going to do that. You said you was going to be like, here.
Well, that's only with the first 3 that I made that was practice. Yeah. And I need content and pictures, so I'm going to benefit from it either way.
Yeah. I think, I don't have any family or friends as my customers. Not one.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm not ready for that. But this time, I'm mature, a little bit more wiser, and boundaries. Yeah. Boundaries and discipline.
Were you able to do the holes to the string?
I have to buy the wood burner.
Oh, you don't have one?
Oh, I'm gonna go buy it today.
Okay, I thought you had one at this.
I went to the fabric store and the fabric store is like way expensive because.
Yeah, why don't you order it for Amazon?
I could have been ordered it and it could have been here, but I really wanted to go pick it. I was so excited. Okay. I wanted to go pick it up and like do it that same day. Yeah. But I was like, well, that's actually not a good price. Like it's $10 at Michael's right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go to Michael's.
I was gonna say, I wonder how much it is at Home Depot. If it would be cheaper there. I mean, $10 is not bad.
I looked on like Lowe's. And I think they were sold out or something.
Okay.
I don't know. But it probably might be a better quality there.
Yeah, it probably would be. I like Amazon.
Yeah.
I'll get it tomorrow. Yeah.
I could have just did Amazon, but I just ordered a electric scissor and a whiteboard, because when I go to the studio, like, I'm kind of all over the place, and I kind of want what I have to do for the day right smack dead in front of my face, and I don't want to have to keep picking up my phone because it's like a distraction.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna get a whiteboard.
Yeah.
So I already ordered that, and then I was like, oh, I should have ordered the wood burner, but I didn't feel like going back, putting the card number in, doing that. So I was
it's
like,
not saved?
Yeah, it is. I didn't feel like, you know how Amazon don't take the money out right away?
Yeah, it's annoying.
I didn't feel like doing that all over again. So I was like, I'm just going to pick it up because I want to go to the fabric store anyways.
Yeah. You know,
to get, like, I had to get some boob cups. So I just got that. Then when I got there, it would have been dumb to get that.
Today or another day?
It was last week.
Oh, last week. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to Michael's today and get it. And then I'll burn it. And then I guess I'll just leave it, come drop it off at the shop for Nia.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, because you didn't bring it today. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I mean.
And then I didn't want to break your wood burner. Because what if, like, on YouTube, like, they use wood burners. I see them use wood burners, but when I'm touching it, it's really hard.
Yeah.
So I'm scared.
You always scared, girl.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna break her wood burner just in case.
Okay. Did you want to talk about the wedding?
Sure.
What are their names? Is it Latoia?
Yeah. Let's assume. Let's assume that's her name because I don't think we got it right the last time either.
I think we said Latoia last time or Latoia because there's no Y in there. Yeah. I think. But her and you said his name is Rondo.
Yeah,
Rondo. Got married last week in Lake Como, Italy, which is one of my favorite places on earth.
So will you get married there?
Yes, if I can, depending on who I marry.
Getting married there.
Depending on who I marry. Yeah. Because what if he likes Greece better? You know, I'm not gonna argue.
Right.
But yeah, overseas is for the win. But Lake Como, I adore because it just looks so beautiful and unreal, and the prices are really good as well. Beautiful, beautiful place. It was a lot of people there. I think she's also from Philly.
Yeah, she's from Philly.
I don't know if her wedding day was an all black affair, but there was definitely an all black affair at the wedding. Tierra Walker was there. I think was Miss Bling Miami there?
Who?
Miss Bling Miami, that designer.
Emily B was there.
Yeah, I saw she was there.
I've seen a lot of, like, I'm from West Philly, so I've seen a lot of regular West Philly people there. Well, I've seen, like, a lot of regular Philly people there, too. Nafisa.
The actress.
The actress was there.
I think it's the Philly people that live in LA all link up. So, yeah, I saw them there. How do you feel about the fashion? Was it giving?
I think the Kelsey Ashley, you know that designer? She's really talented. She was there.
I saw her.
Yeah.
Her outfit was nice, different. What is this? I Am Nunu?
Winnie was there. She wore Laquan Smith. The fashion, I liked the fashion. It gave Milano was there.
Yeah, I saw her.
I think it gave Italy.
You think it gave Italy?
Italy.
Wedding. I think everybody was so beautiful. I wish I saw more men pictures though. I wanted to see.
They all wore the same thing.
The suits?
All black suit. They look the same.
You think?
Nicole Lynn was there, so it was a lot of fashion designers. That's really cool. I like that. The fashion community.
Styles by Devante. Who is this? Is this this was maybe Soulshare. I don't know. Her page is what? Soulshare Genius. A hairstylist. I think he was her date. Devante, or Styles by Devante. His blazer coat looked really nice. His tuxedo. How did you like Latoya's looks for her wedding occasions?
Sure.
Wow.
Beautiful. You
started with sure.
I think I liked them for that vibe, that Italy vibe. I think, yeah, I liked it for that.
Yeah.
But when I think of like wedding dress, no.
Really?
It was just a regular plain dress.
Which dress are you seeing?
Well, her wedding dress. So I'm talking about her wedding dress, yeah.
The lace?
I liked it. Okay. I wanted it to be bigger.
Oh, okay. You wanted like more of the princess dress? I also liked this look, this one shoulder all white look.
Yeah, that was her rehearsal.
That was her rehearsal dinner?
Yeah, rehearsal dinner dress. I liked it. And her reception dress, I liked it. It was just plain to me. But I liked all of the looks.
Yeah.
How did you feel about them?
I don't really know how many looks she had. I only saw 3.
Yeah, I only saw 3.
And the silver mini dress too. I like the silver mini dress. That was cute. The lace up side dress.
Reception.
She was cute. I mean, I liked it. I'm looking at her guests right now. Did you see this dress as well? This white poofy.
Oh wait, yeah, I seen it. That was really nice.
This corset dress where it kind of poofs out underneath the corset, center back split with bow in the front. That was also very cute. I think that might have been my favorite.
Yeah. Did she make her stuff? Did she wear her stuff?
I don't know.
Or did she wear a different designer?
That is a great question. And she may have posted whether or not, or whichever looks that were hers. Or I'm sure she was a part of the designing for each one.
For sure. That's why I said I wanted it to be bigger, because she's a designer.
Oh, okay.
But I like
but she doesn't design wedding. That's not her the aesthetic of her brand.
It's not.
But yeah, she looked beautiful. Her guests looked beautiful. Yeah, I think everything looked so nice. I love a Lake Como vibe.
Yeah.
Just stunning.
Yeah. It made me feel like don't settle. Like, love do exist. Like, real love does exist.
I could not settle with an old ugly man and still get a wedding in Lake Como. I mean, I could settle. I'm sorry. I could settle with an old ugly rich man and still get my Lake Como wedding.
Love is love.
Blah blah.
Love. It just made me feel like
love fades. I'm sure you felt that way about everybody in the beginning.
It's love.
That means nothing. Love is love. That's like saying Texas or Texas. What
love do exist.
Okay.
Because we live in a era where we like blah 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 blah, these men blah blah blah. But love is in the air.
All right, I'm glad it is for you. I feel very much calm and at peace with never feeling love again.
Absolutely not.
So
that wedding should have made you be like, oh my God.
I wasn't there. I am over weddings and engagements and children. I'm just like,
no.
Work.
Yes, but
I feel like I'm in love with. How is that not balance? It makes me happy. I still want to sleep at night. I still need to exercise more. I still want that for myself. But I am enjoying life, and it has no quote unquote love interest in it. But I feel like I'm still enjoying life.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, do I need a love interest? I don't think I do. I think
you deserve
it. I deserve everything. That doesn't mean I'll get it.
Yes.
I deserve to be the queen of the world. That doesn't mean I will be. I'm sure a lot of people deserve that. But no, I think I'm starting to settle in on the idea of not getting married and not having kids. And
oh my God,
living
no.
a happy, rich life.
Mm-mm.
For you. For you.
I pray.
I could be happy.
Like I pray for you all the time.
That's nice.
All the time.
But pray for me, not for me to find somebody who's going to annoy me.
I do both.
Not me to find somebody that's going to annoy me.
No, not annoying. But like, I pray for everybody. You, Nate, your mom, my little sister, my grandma, mostly. Like, you guys are the first ones in my prayer.
Oh, thank God.
And I'm like, yes, I hope we find love in just this and this. I pray.
I find love in myself.
Somebody gonna walk into your life.
Why does it have to be somebody else?
And just wow, you're just gonna be in love, and then it's gonna be a baby shower and a gender reveal, and
I don't think I need all that.
Wedding bells. And
you know what I was thinking? And this is not me being negative. I just, realistically speaking, if I was to have a child and then pass away, like, basically my whole thing is like, what is going to happen after I get this man and this baby? I mean, look at everybody else in the world. People are not happy. If I have a baby...
They're not
by a man, and then the man goes off and cheats and then gets the next door neighbor pregnant, would I have rather had that situation and have my baby than not have had that man or baby at all? I honestly would not have. I would rather not have the man and baby at all,
right? But
than be connected to that situation.
Yeah, you know how you said they're not happy. That's why I said, "Wow, love do exist." Like we
don't even know if these people are happy.
Right. We don't. No. But it just looked like, okay, love does exist. Like we so over it, but it's out there.
It looks like love exists, but
it's out there.
The looking is the part that I be talking about.
It's all about dating and experiencing.
Yeah, I've dated enough and experienced enough to know that I don't need no more experiences.
You need to get out there.
I need to go inside. I think I'm good. I really feel like I really just don't even need any more nuisance. I feel like I've seen what I needed to see and I'm done. I think I'm having a good time by myself.
Yeah.
And I don't want to bring anybody else in my space to annoy me. Mm-hmm. I really feel like, I don't think that I'm difficult to be around, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't like a lot of the things that I think the people around me like, so I just have to switch the people around me. Like, I do not want to drink ever again. It's not even ever again, it's just like, okay, sure, maybe I'll have a sip of wine if I feel like, but that's like, I'm not a wine person. I'm not a liquor person. So if y'all idea, like a guy, if your idea of having a good time is like, oh, let me get you a drink. And then I say, oh, I don't drink, or I'm good. Like, oh, just have one. Just one.
Yeah.
I'm good. Oh, you not trying to have a good time? I'm good on everything until I die.
Yeah.
Because that experience is going to keep happening. I don't want to be annoyed. I don't want to be annoyed. Yeah.
That's so good that you don't drink.
So even like, oh, let's go do hookah. Let's go to this bar. Let's get on a flight. You don't want to get on a flight? You don't want to see a different part of the world other than Philly or New York or Jersey or Florida? You don't want to go to Greece. You don't want to go to Italy. You don't want to go to Japan. No? Okay. Well, when I get back, I'll won't see you. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and it's this meme where it's like, I don't ever have to worry about running into my ex because he can't afford to be where I'm at. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about most of the people who are trying to date me. It's like, you can't even afford the lifestyle that I'm looking to live. So why are we playing? Mm-hmm. I'd rather be by myself.
No, that's good.
The question is, do I want to be by myself with a baby? Like, do I even want children anymore? I don't know. Because imagine Donald Trump becomes president, and then we go to World War III, and we bomb Israel, and then people start bombing America, and we have to actually live in the world and the environment that we see all these other countries live in, where we're scared every day if we're going to lose a limb or lose our family, or, you know, buildings are getting taken down every day. If we have to live in that state of fear in our own home, would I want a newborn? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. Mm-hmm. So I just need to wait and see.
Listen, this is your thought.
It's legit the way I think. Like,
yeah, it's what you.
I'm just like, I need to wait and see what's going to happen with the presidency. Mm-hmm. I need to see what's going to happen with me and my life and the way my life is set up. I don't want nobody to come in and ruin it. And I feel like love is a beautiful thing when you're in love. When you fall out of love, mm-hmm. and then it's the separating of things and the heartbrokenness and all that. I don't need to experience that ever again in my lifetime.
Don't bring that up.
I'm just saying, I don't need to experience that ever again in my lifetime. So I just...
You're going to have to.
I don't have to. That's not true.
To get to love?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even going to get there.
You got to date. Like, dating is hard.
No.
And
dating is not hard. Dating is very easy. It's just finding somebody that I actually like that's hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But you gotta date to see like what you want, or you gotta date to get out there. You gotta go out and find and be in the world.
No, I think I would love to be in the world and not even ever look for, does this man like me? Should I talk to this man? Should he talk to me? Should I approach first? I would love to live in a world, or which I am living in now, where, mm-hmm. okay, this human is a human and I'm a human and we're having a conversation, and I can go home and have a good night. Mm-hmm. By myself.
Love is in the air. Let's wish love on Monica.
Listen, I love true my love. Life. I love peace and quiet, and that's how I'm pretty sure there's
somebody out there that loves that too.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, you guys. Speaking of love, I love your listeners. I love my listeners, or our podcast listeners, our consistent little crowd of fashion besties, mm-hmm. fashion friends. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to leave you with count your blessings.
Before you count your money.
Bye.
Love is love.